social and political commentary from a Christian male perspective.
Trust black women, they lead the way. Trust black women, they lead the way.
What does this sign mean to you?
You know, black women are probably the least respected in America. Their voices aren't heard, their issues aren't paid attention to. Many white women look beyond their own personal interests and they leave black women out of the conversation. And I think America needs to change about that.
And the next time you find yourself arguing with someone on the left, I need you to remember that you were talking about somebody who wore a mask in a car by themselves as to not give themselves a virus with a 99% survival rate. You are talking about somebody who watches The View. You are talking about somebody who didn't want to arm themselves to protect children in schools, but claimed that they would become a felon by fighting off ICE with their bare hands. You are talking about somebody who shaved their head for a right that they never lost. You were talking about somebody who labeled themselves as oppressed when you wouldn't call a man a she and a woman a he. You were talking about somebody who screams "my body, my choice" when they want to unalive their unborn baby, but also wanted you to lose your job if you didn't get an experimental vaccine. You are talking about people who think that burning an American flag in America is a way to convince the American government to let you stay in America when you're already there illegally. You are talking about people who label themselves as loving and inclusive, but call you a homophobe, a bigot, a racist, and a horrible person when you disagree with them. You're talking about someone who thinks it's misogynistic to not want men and women's sports as to protect women's rights, but can't tell you what a woman is. Facts, logic, and reasoning left those noggins a long time ago, and you do not need to be arguing, you need to be giving grace.
Should we trust them?
I don't know.
Maybe not trust black women then.
That's not true. I do trust black women.
Who'd vote for Kamala Harris?
I think...
Trust black women, they lead the way. Trust black women, they lead the way.
So it sounds like they don't have very good judgment.
Yeah, I'm not sure that it's not having good judgment. I don't think they necessarily connect the dots, and I do...
They're stupid.
No, they're not stupid.
But if white women like you don't educate them, how are they ever going to learn to vote the way that they're supposed to vote?
Black women have the support of a massive group that participates in ratchet behavior and ratchet thinking. Now, white, Asian, and Hispanic, they got ratchet people, but you had to go away from the group to do that. They don't house you. They don't nurture that. The black community, the massive group, accepts it and nurtures it. It's totally backwards. Rather than sending the ratchets away, the massive black groups bring the ratchets. There's a safe space for them. When they're confronted, you look like the minority because you are the minority that confronts that culture, and they're the majority. This is the only group, this is the culture where the ratchets has the power socially, the nerds, the high value minded people. When I'm talking about high values, I'm talking about pro-social values, generosity, respect, honor.
Trust black women, they lead the way. Trust black women, they lead the way.
Faithfulness, kindness. I'm talking about community. High values your way of being. The people like us, we in the black community are the rejects. In other groups, the ratchets are the rejects. In other groups, that's for entertainment for them. They go home doing the right thing. The smart people are elevated because they know you're the key to our progress. In our group, the smart ones are rejected and they think you trying to, oppress them. It's interesting. You're so backwards. You think we're trying to oppress you. We're trying to free you.